Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're embarking on a truly special journey, one that takes us through the heart of Islamic tradition. We'll be exploring the lives and legacies of the 25 prophets mentioned by name in the Holy Qur'an. These aren't just historical figures, they are beacons of guidance, paragons of virtue, and messengers of God's unwavering love for humanity. Each of their stories is a profound lesson in faith, patience, and perseverance. From the first man to the final messenger, their lives form a continuous chain of guidance, reminding us of our purpose and our connection to the divine. So, get comfortable, open your hearts, and let's delve into these timeless tales of inspiration. Our journey begins with Adam, the father of all humanity. Created by Allah from clay and given life, he was the first human and the first prophet. Placed in the paradise of Jannah alongside his wife Hawa or Eve, they lived in perfect harmony. However, they were tested and succumbed to temptation, leading to their descent to earth. This wasn't a punishment in the way we might think, but the beginning of humanity's role as stewards of this world. Adam's story is a powerful reminder of repentance. He and Hawa turned to Allah in sincere regret, and Allah, in His infinite mercy, forgave them. This teaches us that no matter how far we stray, the door to forgiveness is always open if we turn back with a sincere heart. Following Adam, we learn about prophets like Idris, known for his wisdom and piety, who was raised to a high station by Allah. Then comes Nuh, or Noah, a story of incredible patience and unwavering faith. For 950 years he called his people to worship the one true God, but only a few listened. He faced ridicule and rejection, yet he never lost hope in Allah's promise. When the great flood was commanded, he built the ark, saving the believers and pairs of every living creature. His story is a testament to the power of perseverance in the face of overwhelming opposition and the ultimate triumph of faith. Next we encounter Hud and Salih. Hud was sent to the people of Ad, who were known for their might and arrogance, building lofty towers and forgetting God. He warned them of their excesses, but they dismissed him. Similarly, Salih was sent to the people of Thamud, who were skilled at carving homes from mountains. As a sign, Allah sent them a she-camel, but in their defiance, they harmed the miraculous creature. The stories of Ad and Thamud serve as powerful warnings against pride and disobedience, showing that worldly power is fleeting and true success lies in humility and gratitude to our Creator. Now we arrive at one of the most revered figures in Islam, Ibrahim, or Abraham. Known as Khalilullah, the friend of God, his life was a series of immense trials. From being cast into a fire by his own people, a fire that Allah made cool and safe for him, to being asked to leave his wife Hajar and son Ismail in a barren desert, which later became the blessed city of Makkah. And of course, the ultimate test, his willingness to sacrifice his beloved son Ismail in submission to God's command. At every turn, Ibrahim showed complete trust and submission to Allah. His legacy is the foundation of monotheism, and his unwavering faith is an inspiration for billions around the world. From Ibrahim's lineage came many other prophets. His son Ismail, or Ishmael, helped him rebuild the Kaaba, the sacred house in Makkah. His other son, Ishaq, or Isaac, and his grandson Yaqub, or Jacob, also carried the prophetic light. Yaqub is also known as Israel, and his 12 sons became the progenitors of the 12 tribes of Israel. Among them was Yusuf, or Joseph, whose story is a masterpiece of divine planning told in an entire chapter of the Qur'an. Thrown into a well by his jealous brothers, sold into slavery, and wrongly imprisoned, Yusuf's faith never wavered. Through his patience and piety, Allah raised him to a position of great power in Egypt, where he was eventually reunited with his family and forgave his brothers. His story is a beautiful lesson in forgiveness, resilience, and trusting in Allah's perfect plan, even when it's hard to understand. We also learn of Lut, Ibrahim's nephew, who was sent to the city of Sodom to warn them against their transgressions, and Shu'aib, sent to the people of Madian, who were dishonest in their trade and business dealings. He called them to justice and fairness, a timeless message that resonates deeply in our own lives today. These prophets faced immense challenges, yet they stood firm in their mission to guide humanity towards what is right and just. The list of prophets continues with figures like Ayub or Job, the epitome of patience. He was blessed with wealth, family, and health, and then tested with the loss of it all. Yet through his immense suffering, he never complained or lost faith. He turned only to Allah, and for his incredible patience, Allah restored everything to him, multiplied. His story teaches us that trials are a test of faith and that patience is always rewarded. Then there are Dhul-Kifl Yunus, or Jonah, who was swallowed by a giant fish and repented from within its belly. And prophets like Ilyas, Elijah, and Al-Yasa, Elisha, who continued to call the children of Israel back to the path of God. Now we come to a monumental figure, Musa, or Moses. His story is one of liberation and law. Saved as a baby from the Pharaoh's decree, he was raised in the very palace of the tyrant. Allah spoke to him directly at the sacred valley of Tuwa and tasked him with freeing the children of Israel from bondage. With his brother Harun, or Aaron, as his supporter, Musa confronted the arrogant Pharaoh, showing him miraculous signs from God. The parting of the Red Sea stands as one of the most powerful miracles in history, a symbol of divine intervention and the victory of the oppressed over the oppressor. Musa received the Torah on Mount Sinai, a divine law to guide his people. His life was filled with struggle, not just with Pharaoh, but also with the stubbornness of his own people, teaching us lessons in leadership, patience, and reliance on God. Following Musa, we have Dawood, or David, and his son Suleiman, or Solomon. Dawood was not only a prophet, but also a king, blessed with a beautiful voice for reciting the Psalms, or Zabur. He was known for his justice and humility. His son, Suleiman, was granted a kingdom like no other. He could command the wind, understand the speech of animals and birds, and had armies of jinn at his disposal. Despite this immense power, he remained a humble and grateful servant of Allah. Their stories show that leadership and worldly power are trusts from God, to be used with wisdom, justice, and above all, gratitude. Finally, we reach the last two prophets in this blessed chain. First, Isa, or Jesus, the son of Maryam. His birth was a miracle in itself, born of a virgin mother. He was given the Gospel, or Injil, and performed incredible miracles by Allah's permission, such as healing the sick and giving life to the dead. He was a messenger of love, peace, and compassion, calling people back to the pure worship of the one God. The Qur'an honors both Isa and his mother, Maryam, who has an entire chapter named after her, celebrating her piety and devotion. And then we conclude with the seal of the prophets, the final messenger to all of humanity. Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him and all the prophets. He was sent not just to one tribe or nation, but as a mercy to all the worlds. Over 23 years, he received the final revelation, the Qur'an, a complete and preserved guide for all time. His life is the perfect model of compassion, integrity, leadership, and devotion. He united the warring tribes of Arabia under the banner of faith and established a community built on justice, equality, and mercy. His message completes and confirms the timeless truth brought by all the prophets before him. There is no God but God, and our purpose is to worship him and live a life of goodness. And there we have it, a glimpse into the lives of the 25 prophets mentioned in the Qur'an. Each story is an ocean of wisdom, a beacon of light guiding us through the complexities of life. They were all human, they faced trials, and they showed us the way to connect with our Creator. Their collective message is one of unity, submission, and hope. I pray this journey has been as inspiring for you as it has been for me. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you found this video beneficial, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do not miss our future content. Until next time, may peace be with you.